A recent article in the Wall Street Journal mentioned that tech companies in Silicon Valley are laying off workers in large numbers. With this, an important question arises. At a time when over 36 million Americans are unemployed, who is more likely to be laid off first? The American worker or the H-1B visa worker? David North of the Center for Immigration Studies gave a well-reasoned critique on the issue. He states, and I quote, "Built into the H-1B program and the relative difficulty in getting new visas, all else being equal, makes it more likely that Americans will be laid off rather than H-1B workers, in cases where both are employed by the same firm." North provides a scenario in which an unbiased employer has a workforce comprised of 10 H-1B workers and 10 American workers, all doing pretty much the same work and paid in this hypothetical case at about the same levels. Due to the current economic crisis, the employer begins to experience a 10% loss in revenue. And though the employer can absorb half of that without a layoff, the employer feels the need to reduce his workforce by laying off one person or 0.5% of his workforce. Who will the employer lay off, you ask? In all probability, it will be an American worker that gets laid off. Let's look at two workers, Sarah, a citizen, and Tammy, an H-1B worker. In the case of Sarah, she can be asked to work reduced hours, or she could be benched for a period of time, and she could be rehired after 90 days with minimal paperwork. Moreover, there are no travel costs associated with returning her to her country of origin, and lastly, she is eligible for unemployment. The scenario is a bit different in the case of Tammy, an H-1B worker. By statute, her hours can't be reduced. She cannot be benched. After 60 days, she will require a new visa be issued, and the employer will incur legal fees to rehire her. The employer will have to pay for travel to her country of origin, and Tammy cannot collect unemployment insurance. This shows that clear incentives an unbiased employer would have to target American workers for layoffs while retaining the H-1B visa workers. It is imperative that the Trump administration suspend guest worker visa programs for at least a year, so employers don't follow the path of least resistance and lay off American workers. This will be an opportunity to assess the value of guest worker visa programs like the H-1B and make reforms to the program to ensure American citizens are not being discriminated against.